there, my name is Glenn Hill from Glenn Hill Fitness and Ladies at Leisure Gym. For the next few minutes I'm going to talk to you about my top tips for helping you go to sleep. Now, sleeping is such an important thing, and a lot of people, including myself, find it very hard to sleep, and actually that extra 1 or 2 hours sleep per night can help you live years longer. There's lots of studies suggesting that lack of sleep each night puts you into an early grave. So trying to sleep and have a good night's sleep is super important. It really helps with weight loss, it really helps with building muscle and fitness and all of these things. So sleeping for a good amount each night is super important. So my top tips. Number one is we need to try and create a healthy sleeping habit. Without a habit, you might have 1 or 2 good nights sleep a week, but then sleep awfully the rest of the time. So to build a healthy sleeping habit, the best thing to do is get yourself a diary. Now, getting a diary is really useful for a lot of reasons. I prescribe it to my clients for improving their self-esteem, improving their confidence. It's great for nutrition and weight loss, but we're using a diary in this circumstance for sleeping. So in your diary, write down your bedtime, your sleeping time each night, and program that into your diary, and program in every day as well an hour or an hour and a half or 2 hours of relaxation period before your bedtime. So have a diary and program in all of your relaxation time and your bedtime. Make sure it's the same time every night, at least during the week. Okay, the next one is then ensure for at least 1 hour or hopefully 2 hours, as much as you can manage, to have no distractions in that last 1 or 2 hours before you go to bed. And those distractions are things like TV, internet, your mobile, Facebook, texts, or work. All of these things will keep you stressed, put you in a stressed mode, and that stressed mode will put you in the wrong nervous system, which will inevitably keep you awake all night. So get rid of your distractions. Anything like that, anything like work is always a distraction, get rid of it. If it means going upstairs and spending some time by yourself, then do that. Okay, my next tip, so tip 3, is have a cup of relaxing tea. I use Pucker nighttime tea, which has got loads of natural herbal ingredients in there, but for me, well, it's got a mild sedatory effect, so it just calms you down before you go to bed. There's lots of other different types of relaxing teas out there, but I use Pucker bedtime tea, and that really just sort of chills me out and relaxes me about that 1 hour before I go to bed. Another thing you can do, which I've used to quite good effect, is have some relaxation or tranquility or sleep music. Either something that you like, some quite relaxing music, or you can download tranquility music, sleep music, and that sort of stuff. And having that playing in the background, just quite quietly, in your bedroom, again, it all just helps relax you and put you back into that correct nervous system to help you sleep and to de-stress you before you go to bed. If you are stressed, you're not going to sleep, simple as. Another good tip is have a book, so you can sit in your bed, lights down quite dim, have a book for that last hour. Try and make the book quite a boring book, quite either boring or a nice sort of happy book. Anything quite stressful, any like thrillers or horrors, again will just sort of put you back into that the wrong stressed nervous system and potentially keep you awake all night. So a nice relaxing book or boring book. I tend to read workbooks about nutrition, fitness or motivation, but then again that often keeps me awake at night because I'll find a really interesting bit that I can use to help me with my PT clients, and that'll keep me awake. So a nice boring book. Try not to have it on an iPad, anything that's backlit, because that concentration, that light will potentially keep you awake as well at night time. So, the most important tip that works the best for me, and this is the last tip here, tip number 6, is box breathing, or relaxed breathing, or belly breathing. So what I'll do, I'll get on my head on my pillow, and this is the last minute or 2 before you want to go to sleep. And I'll do slow breathing. So I'll breathe in through my mouth, 1 minute, nice and slowly. I'll breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds. So it's 4 seconds all the way around. Nice slow breathing. And if I can, I'll breathe through my belly, because breathing through your belly is actually how you should be breathing. That's how babies breathe. So breathe through your belly 4 seconds in, hold for 4 seconds, out for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds. Do that for roughly a minute or 2 minutes, and what you'll find, that'll bring you from that stressed nervous system, your sympathetic nervous system, and put you into your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your relaxation, rebuild, growth system. So that slow breathing will do that. Yeah, actually you'll notice that, because about 30 seconds into your slow breathing, you'll start, well I do anyway, I always start yawning, and start feeling more and more tired. So that minute of slow breathing, the final minute before you want to go to sleep, is super important. If you don't do that, then you might be still in that wrong nervous system, which can definitely keep you awake all night. So those are my 6 tips there. Change your sleeping habits, have better sleeping habits, no excitement for 1 or 2 hours before bed, a cup of relaxing tea, potentially, I use pucker, read a book, relaxing music of some description, and that last final minute or 2, do some box breathing, or some belly box breathing. And that breathing there is a super tip, and do that all the time. If you do that before you have your food, then you're eating your food in a more relaxed fashion, and you're not stressed, and you're digesting more of that food. So even if you are eating unhealthy food, that minute of slow breathing beforehand is super important. Cool. So those are my top tips to help you sleep. They certainly work for me, and I'm a bit of a stresshead. I often go to bed and there's millions of things going through my head. So if they work for me, they can work for anybody. If you like this video, either like the video on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, or check out my webpage, which there'll be a link on the video. But it's www.glenhillfitness.com. Thank you, and get your head down, have some sleep.